Hello, I am back. This will be a quick video. I just wanted to share what I am working on this morning, and my desk is a mess, but I've had this book of pattern and instruction. It's American Needlework, and I believe it's 1962. I've had this for quite a while. And as you can see, the box is pretty beat up. It has another part that goes on the inside here, and it was in the same condition. And I've been wanting to finish this so I could put it on my bookshelf. Now what goes inside is, let me get this back out. This box was in worse condition than this. The sides were all broke off, but everything was still there. I took, well, let me show you what goes inside, which, you know, I pretty much got it at a church sale for free. They were, they wanted it gone. All of these books, they're like needlework. I don't know if they're all there. I put them in order. It says copyright 1962, but the pages are huge. I mean, there's quite a bit here. I thought they would be great pages to put in journals. And I could probably include some in Happy Mail because there's quite a bit of paper here, but I love the paper. And the illustrations on them are amazing. So these would make awesome journal pages to stick in journals. So there's embroidery. I mean, look how beautiful. Just gorgeous. And they're in really good condition. They're clean. It was the box that was, these are all crewel work. It was cross stitch. The box is what was in bad shape. And they were just going to throw it away. So, yeah. Patchwork, applique, some more applique, quilting, hooking, crochet and knitting. This is like a little booklet. That's cool. Candle wicking. I have looked that up. What's this one? Candle wicking. And these are medallions. So yeah, they're like all patterns. And they're large patterns too. Probably for like quilts or for step-by-step instructions for recreating 176 early American designs in embroidery, crewel work, cross-stitch, needlepoint, patchwork, applique, quilting, hooking, knitting, crochet, weaving, candle wicking, plus special section of rug making. I didn't see rug making, but maybe there's another volume or something. I'm not sure. I hadn't really looked it up. I just love the paper and the designs. So basically these go in here, and I've redone all this, and I'll share that. So I don't think any more would fit in there, so there might be another volume. And then this would go in here like so, and then you could put it on your bookshelf. And then it's got the little thing to pull it out. But I just glued everything, so I'm just gonna, and then this is not in, I need to put this back together. So let me take these out. So basically what I did was glued the sides together, and I used the green hanging file folder. I cut pieces to go on the corners, and I did the outside first. I measured the height and then just enough to go around the corner, and that made it really secure. I really like how that turned out. This was the worst part right here. And what I did was I had to rebuild this whole section. I glued sewing tissue paper, kind of like what do you call that, paper mache, but you just keep gluing it until it makes it a solid piece. So I've got that back. It's still not in the best shape, but it's like 90% better than what it was. Then I just glued paper on the inside, and I used this, I'm trying to use up this gloss decoupage. I'm not really crazy about it, and it did bubble on me, but I like the finish. It's clean. I'm probably going to seal the outside as well and let it dry real good. Let's see. The paper I used is from American Crafts. A lot of times Joann's has their American Crafts on clearance, and they're like super cheap. You can pick up like 12 sheets for like nothing, and I do that with certain things that I like. Let's see here, and the paper's thin enough that you know you can use it for stuff. This is actually pretty good paper. Just want to show you. This is the Bow Bunny. This was on clearance, I think, after Christmas, and it's pretty thick, but it's great. I love it for these cards. I want to cut these up and have them available to use in projects. So yeah, I got a few of these. This one's Bow Bunny too. These were on clearance, and you can cut these up cards and have them on the ready just for using in projects. So I really like that. It's pretty thick and it's double-sided, but I would use it for like a tag or a little card to put in a Happy Mail or something. So it's kind of cool. All right, so I used, just put this. So I used this paper, and as you can see, it's kind of light, but then when I use the gloss on it, it really brings it to life. It still wants to bubble up in the middle, so I may put some heavy books on it and just leave it for a while till it dries really well. And then I'll seal the outside, and then maybe I'll do the outside, let that dry first, get it good and dry. Then I'll put some heavy books on it and just leave it for a while. So the inside, I had to rebuild the inside as well, and I used the hanging file folder. I just cut strips and glued them on the inside, and that really made it really nice. I mean, it's good solid now. I mean, I should have shared it beforehand, but if you could see, you know, this is kind of the condition it was. And I've kind of gone through and peeled off all the paper that wants to be peeled. But what I'll do is I'll do the same application as this, cover this, and then there's some missing paper on the front here. So I'm thinking I really want to protect this as well. I'll probably seal this because I really love this artwork. I was thinking that I was going to do like I did my sewing pattern folio, how I made the sewing pattern a whole, where I put strips of sewing tissue paper. And so basically I would like take a piece of this, get a large piece, And then basically, like, I think this would work. Yeah, that's long enough. So I basically would cut off any words. Oops, I've got glue on my scissors. I would cut off any words, and I would probably do this with my rotary cutter because I would want it to be straight. Like I would just cut little strips. But I just wanted to show you what I was thinking. I would cut strips long enough with no words or nothing and go right here and then just wrap that around, cut a piece to wrap that around, and probably just make like a frame. And I'm thinking, because I really like the look on my sewing pattern, I'm going to use the Ranger Distress Collage Medium, the matte finish. I really like how that looks on this tissue paper. So that's probably what I'll do, is frame it like this, just so I can get this covered and enough to put around, and then I'll cover the rest of it with my decorative paper, and it'll all be, I've got some work to do to, like, I'll have to put a piece of this here and then cover everything and seal it, but it will be nice, and then I'll be able to excuse me, put it on my bookshelf and keep all of my papers in there until I either use them or put them, you know, in Happy Mail. Because if you cut these up, oh, this is a little booklet too. This is cute. I mean, everything is in awesome condition. Yeah, I'm thinking if I cut these like here and then cut it here, that's a pretty good size paper. So I could start including those in Happy Mail. But I really like how that turned out compared to it was in disarray and not even usable. They were just going to throw it away. So yeah. Okay, that is my share for today. I got this part done, and sometimes I do projects like this in the morning before I get started on things. I like to do just mindless things where I'm just doing busy work or fixing things, or you know, mass making things where I don't really have to think about it. So I have some other things that I need to finish up and get in the mail. But I thought I would share this. I really like how this turned out, so I probably will put a coat of this gloss on there and then let it dry. And then next time I'll come back and work on this. Yeah, I'll probably do the frame first with the tissue paper and then get that dry and then do the outside. But yeah, I'll have to cover this too. I'll just cover it with this as well. But I'll have to fix this. This will all have to be fixed. But yeah, and that'll make that like a usable item. And I just love that artwork. I love the period it's from. Yeah. So, all right. That's my share for today. I just wanted to share what I was working on, and if you find these green file folders, they really come in handy. I mean, that really made that a hole in there, and I kind of like those colors together too. Worked out really well. So, yep. Okay, have a good day. Take care. Bye.